G'day everyone, morning, welcome back to Tom's Brook Farm. It is Easter Monday today. So this morning I'm going to fire up the butters just there, and we're going to get that filled, and we're going to get down to the paddock, and I'll catch up with what went on yesterday. Whilst the air's building up, I'll let you know what happened yesterday. So the tractor arrived on Saturday, and then yesterday I spent the morning with the kids and Rhiannon, and then I went out and I jumped on the air seeder, and I did about 90 hectares, and I basically run out of seed, run out of product. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I could have gone for another 10 hectares on the liquid, but I decided not to. I decided to then pull up and then go home, so I could spend the last bit of the afternoon with the family. So yes, I was on it yesterday because I still haven't taught Chris how to drive that tractor and use the features on it. And there's a reason for that, because I needed to learn it and I needed to be confident with it before I could then let him on. So Chris had the day off yesterday, so this morning he's going to be jumping on it and I'll be teaching him how to use that tractor. The biggest thing I wanted to get right for myself was the turn automation, and I have got it working, and boy do I love it. It is just the best feature, and I just love it because it means that I know that tractor is going to get turned correctly every time, no matter if it's me or if it's Chris or if it's somebody else, if it's you know, late at night, or you know, you misjudge a corner. It doesn't happen now because we've got that turn automation. No, I won't be showing you guys that today. I'll probably show you that tomorrow morning when I jump on the seeder. But yeah, that's the plan. Like, get Chris on it, get him using that turn automation, because it is yeah, next level cool. Anyway, we'll get this pulled up, filled up. I've got to fill liquid as well, and I think I need to change the shuttle, so I'll do that as well. We need to grab fuel. We need to grab the window washer, because the windows on the tractor are dirty, and then we can head down. Right, we are underway now. I've switched camera. The GoPro's over there. I'm using the camcorders that I typically would use for the podcast, because that GoPro, basically it's busted. I don't know what's up. It just keeps on the gimbal in it must be screwed, because it keeps on shaking, everything like that. So this is the camera we've got. So there you go. That's what I'm going to be using for the foreseeable future. I did buy a camera actually the other day, so I'm hoping that arrives. Well, it says it's meant to arrive on Wednesday, so that'd be Friday, because our post comes on Tuesday and Friday. But anyway, that's a matter for another day. I am obviously heading down. If I can find the gear, hang on. I've swapped my gears too early. There we go. I'm heading down. I'm going to start filling. Chris is going to be at the shed very shortly. He will grab the Ford Ranger, the fuel trailer, which I've already filled up, ready for him, and he will fuel and wash the windows on the Johnny, and I will fill up the seeder, and then I'll fill up the liquid at the back, and then we'll be right to get rolling. let's get ourselves a fill done. So I've pulled out the canola auger as well, because I do have a little bit of canola still left in that that front bin. So I figured I might as well just unload it in there. Looking at that, I've actually pulled too far forward, so we will reverse up just a tiny bit. We still haven't got that perfect. We haven't got where we're pulling up perfect just yet, so I'm going to reverse up just a tiny bit. Oh, I got that one empty. Look at that, there's only a tiny bit of stuff on the edge there. Perfect. This on here will still have a fair chunk in. Yep. Right, I've shown Chris how to use the turn automation and how to use that tractor, so he's got the hang of that now. So he's gonna go on his way and sort that out. Hopefully tomorrow yeah, Jake will be back out, because they've got a few things to do to this. You might hear the brakes are still squeaking, so they need to actually reconnect the brakes so that we can use them with the John Deere, because they didn't have the right thing to bleed them. The blockage monitors are still flicking on and off, so they're going to sort that out. The two-way, there's something wrong with the two-way in there. The two-way, either there's no aerial on the roof, either I can't find a spot or anything like that, so they need to sort that out. But then yeah, Jake will be out hopefully, and then we can sort out the tines, so that when he's going in there, that'll automatically put the tines down as well as doing the turn automatically, and at the end it'll lift the tines up, and yeah, it'll be bloody awesome. It'll mean that you quite literally got a driver in there doing not much, but you know that you're getting perfect turns and the tines going in at the correct time every single time. Now that tractor is actually automation ready, so who knows, in the future seedings there might not even be a a driver in there, which is scary to think, but also pretty cool to think as well. But anyway, gonna get this back to the shed so we can get this filled and ready for its next fill, and yeah, get on with the day. So I came down to chuck a two-way aerial on, which I've got in the back there. That's from the header, and turns out that all I needed to do was look behind the seat, because it was wedged underneath the seat. Obviously didn't have a very good look, didn't take me very hard to find it, but I've got the original two-way aerial on there now, so that's all good. We can now contact him, he can now contact me, because he is in the worst part of the paddock. I just forgot I want to measure up something on the roof so we can put Starlink up there, so I might get him to stop. Then I got the drone ready to go, so we'll have some drone footage. Okay, so I need to fill that up at some point. There's no real rush because he'll finish that paddock easily on what he's got, plus do probably the outside laps on the next one. We might fill him when he finishes that paddock though, just for the ease of everything. I do need to wash the case, which is just there. So I got Chris the other day while I was down with the tractor and Jake and everything. So he's already taken it, got the fire unit and washed out all the mud, well most of the mud that was on this thing, because there was a fair bit of it all around the tracks. So today I'm going to get up there with soap and water and the spit wash and wash it properly, bring it around, and then I need to take everything out. My receiver, my screens, so both John Deere screens are coming out, they're mine. So I'll be able to have an extended screen, and I'll probably put it in the ute for now. And I don't know what we'll do with the other screen, but we'll figure it out. The MTG is coming out of this, but Jake's going to do that, so that's going to come out of this. That's going to go into the boom spray. But right now, my first point is to get that off. You see it? The Starlink. I'm going to get that off, and then I'm just going to see if I can make up a little mount for it to go on top of that tractor, because he's in the worst parts for signal at the moment on the farm. So we really need that so we can see on the tablet where he is, and also so that he can contact me if he can't get me by two-way. So we're going to grab that, and then I'll show you on the ute, because I'm assuming the ute's the exact same as what the what Rex is, because yeah, I'm basically just going to go off one bolt and make a little bracket up. The roof of the ute is pretty similar to the roof of the other one. It's got lots of little bolts like this here, but they're no use to me. What I'm going to do is use, see how we've got that bracket just there, so that was for a signal booster and also magnet for the old Agri-Track for signal. I think that bolt, I don't know, might be a bit bigger on the other one. I've got a photo of it, so I'll have a look. But I'm going to take that bolt off so I can get my drill hole size, and then yeah, basically I'll make a little square bracket up for that, and then chuck it on. Be good as gold. Just like that, we've got a nice Starlink mount to go and install. So I've got a bit of tailgate foam on there, just so it doesn't rub on the roof, because that's the last thing I want to do is scratch my new roof. And the other thing that the Starlink is good for, so not only will it connect to the scan tablet so I can see where he is, he can have phone signal so he can call me when he has an issue and I can't get by the two-way, but I can also link the John Deere screen to it. And I believe John Deere and Starlink, you know, they're in partnership, and machines will start coming out with Starlink on top because of connectivity like this. It's in a low-lying area. I can't remote display access, and I can't actually see where he is because it requires 4G. So if he was able to use his phone, he's able to, you know, that thing's able to send data away, but it can't. So the brilliant thing about the Starlink on the tractor is that I'll have, yeah, that connectivity on the screen, which means that I can then remote display access in, and I can also see where it is and all its telematics and all that. So yeah, we'll head down and we'll go and do that. I apologise, this camera, I don't know if it's going to be this dark in post, but it gets, there we go, now I'm bright. Anyway, the tablet is connected to Wi-Fi, my phone can connect to the Wi-Fi, so can Chris, but we're having a connectivity issue down there. I don't know why it won't let me select a network, because there is clearly one available. It's obviously something that Jake tomorrow will be able to sort out for me. But yeah, we'll get it working and it'll be good. So you can see that Chris is nearly finished that paddock. He's done, well yeah, he's on that side and he's still got a couple skips that he hasn't done on the other side of that creek, as you guys just saw. I've obviously filled that with the fert, but I haven't done it with the liquid yet. I always try and wait and do liquid sort of when we need to, especially now that I've got that leak happening. I just don't want it to be leaking. That was from a couple days, if you can see that puddle on the ground. So yeah, anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it over. I'll start filling it with liquid, and then yeah, we'll go down and we'll be there for when he does his shift into that next paddock, because I just need to make sure that it's gonna be good, like not good. I need to make sure that he gets the adaptive curves right and let him know how to work that paddock, everything like that. So yes, this leak, as you can see, this here, it's leaking onto my pump, and then I believe, oh, there you go, it's leaking out of there. So now, honestly, I don't know what to do. I need another tap, and you know, but yeah, I'll figure it out, won't I? I'll figure it. I always do. Well, it's a bit of a process to get him sorted and going in this paddock. I thought, yeah, anyway, the adaptive curves, the seeding run line for this paddock isn't in here. We had all these other ones which are probably done by spreaders and things like that. It was putting us way off. So I've had to do the boundary fill option, which isn't too bad, but because my boundaries, I did them back in, I think it was like 2011, maybe even 10, something like that. I did it with a ute and a Starfire receiver and a Gen 2 screen. So yeah, they're well and truly out. So it's putting him way too far out in the out there, which I don't like, but anyway, it's what we can do so he can get going. This is a bit of a weird shaped paddock to start, and then it's got 3 nice straight edges. So anyway, we're going to get him rolling. He's going to do his outside laps. It's 5 o'clock now, so I was debating if I fill him or not, and I'm going to go with no. I'll fill it in the morning. He'll be pulling up at 7, and yeah, by then is sort of about when he'd need a fill, so there's no point filling him tonight to then not have it operating tonight. We're going to start our shifts tomorrow, so I'll fill and then jump on in the morning, and then I'll go to about 10 o'clock. He'll come out at 10, and then he'll go from 10 to 12, just like what we did with Summers last year and a couple of years before that. Just how we just do a long shift, and it just seems to work well. So yeah, he'll do 10 to 12, and I'll do the early shift, and we'll just keep rolling, keep punching hectares out. So yeah, that'll be the plan. Now I'm going to go and pick Henry up. He's just finished doing all the knockdown finally, so he's just finished that. He's ready to roll into doing the rest of the canola, and then we might have to do another knockdown in front of going into the barley. That's something that we'll decide with Luke and when we go for a walk, if there's anything growing or anything like that. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So anyway guys, I'll leave the video there. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and I'll catch you in the next one.